sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
A well-drawn-up game plan can be the difference between wins and losses. The same can be said about your mental health. Making a game plan to talk to your children can make a huge impact on them and help make them feel supported and listened to. The good news is, this winning game plan isn't hard to implement. All it takes is you starting the conversation and being ready to talk. If you need helpful resources and tools, you can visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
Welcome, everybody, back to Riverton Babe Ruth Field, where we have had to readjust due to the rain that we had in Lander. It was quite a bit, enough to have puddles in and around the infield. And so now, Game 2 getting ready to start here between Glenrock and Rock Springs, as I kind of fit their names a little bit better in here. And the home team. Which team's going to be home?
Oh, it is not. I randomly put you guys there. Oh, he played it.
Which team is going to be home, do you know?
Rock Springs is your home team because they are the higher seed.
Okay, so Rock Springs going to be the home team. And Glenrock going to be the guest team on that Riverton Babe Ruth scoreboard out there. Let's see, yesterday, Rock Springs beat the brakes off Gillette to start off the day 16-0, and then they would beat Cheyenne 7-0. That was the last game before Lander, and Rock Springs winning both those games in shutout fashion. Glenrock, on the other hand, they lost to Lander in the second game of the day 6-0, but then they put one up on the Casper Crosshairs, winning 13-2. So they are 1-1 on the weekend. Rock Springs 2-0. They're looking to be 3-0. Lander is the only other team to be 2-0. They beat Glenrock and Casper. So right now, we're just putting on the chalk here at the Riverton. Someone's getting a phone call. No, someone's getting a phone call. Yeah, thought so. Okay. We have umps getting ready up here, and we have chalk being poured. As soon as that batter's box is chalked, we are going to have game time here. So I'm going to send it back as our Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show will show us that we have a pretty good battle between these two. Obviously, Glenrock has had a tougher time. They couldn't put up anything against Lander, and then they had just a heck of a day against Casper. But as you saw in the last game, Casper was not on their best this weekend. They just lost 19-3. It was 19-0 until that last half inning, and Casper losing last night 16-0. So we'll see which Glenrock comes out, the Glenrock that lost 6-0 or the Glenrock that won and put up 13 runs. We will definitely see which one of those teams comes out. As far as Rock Springs go, they have been pretty consistent, not only this year, but when we saw them last year, a very consistent team. They don't have a lot of bad games, so to say, and we are going to have to see which Rock Springs pitchers are going to come out here. We're going to get the starting lineups here in a second, and they're going to be brought to you by Sutherland's. We'll be right back, though, at the end with the end of our Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
Welcome back to the Hampton Inn & Suites pregame show. We're going to jump right into our Sutherland starting lineups. Again, I know that's a soccer ball there. I apologize, but we have been back and forth with soccer on this same kit. And starting for Glenrock, we're going to go rotation again. It's going to be Braxton. Where's Glenrock at? Oh, there it is. It's going to be Braxton Bronner. He is the center fielder, batting first. Behind him, Chad Preston, first baseman. After him, third baseman, Donnie Taylor. And batting fourth is the shortstop, Adam Johnson. Batting fifth is the pitcher, Lane. How do you say that last name here? Lane Massapust. That may be wrong. And then batting sixth is the catcher, Chris Ocampo. And then batting seventh, going to be your second baseman for Glenrock, Kadeen Sheenan. And then batting eighth is your left fielder, Cameron Aless. Batting ninth, extra hitter, Jesus Lopez. And then rounding out everyone for Glenrock is the right fielder, Craig Fleck. For your Rock Springs Spartans, batting first is going to be your shortstop, Owen Patterson. Then it's going to be your second baseman, Kyle Cahill. Extra hitter, Sean Stone, batting third. He had a big game last year in the state tournament, and he got very close to getting Rock Springs to that championship game. Batting fourth, Aiden Walker, the center fielder, followed by Caden Pluid, the first baseman. Then third baseman, Ethan O'Brien, followed by another Cahill, Kaysen Cahill, the catcher. And then right fielder, Micah Stone, followed by Chase Shelley, the pitcher for the Spartans this game. And then rounding everything out is left fielder, Ethan Sholey. And that is your Sutherland starting lineups. Reminder for everything you need for your home improvement, whether it's the wood, the hammer, the nails, anything in between, be sure to visit Sutherland's Home Improvement Store in Riverton off of North Federal Boulevard. And we're going to get some practice pitches here by the Rock Springs Spartans. Chase Shelley on the mound. And we're going to let them get some pitches in. We'll be right back with the start of this game.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Wyoming Community Bank is ready to serve you. Stop in at any one of their branches located in Riverton, Lander, and DuBois. A bank that is owned and operated by the locals of Fremont County. Wyoming Community Bank. They're here to help you. From the field to the court to the pool and beyond, Fremont County athletes give their blood, sweat, and tears for their teammates and community. Why compromise that with alcohol or marijuana? Help your athlete make the most of their playing time by avoiding the dangers and impact that substance use can have on their performance and future. For more resources and information, visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
Papa Murphy's is proud to sponsor this week's Player of the Game. For a limited time, enjoy a Papa Murphy's barbecue chicken pizza made with KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce. After the game or anytime, you can't beat the fresh ingredients and authentic flavor of a Papa Murphy's Take and Bake pizza. And you know it's baked right every time because you baked it yourself. Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton. Drop in or order online at papamurphys.com. Go Wolverines!
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Welcome back. I want to thank Hampton Inn and Suites for our pregame show here. And it is a pregame show for the Glenrock Rams and the Rock Springs Spartans. And it is Chase Shelley throwing low and inside to start this game here. So it's going to be a 1-0 pitch to start the day. The Rock Springs Spartans, coached by Mike Walker, Shane Patterson, Kevin Cahill, and Gordon Patterson, as that ball a strike. Glenrock, coached by Mike Johnson and some assistant coaches, but I got Mike Johnson here. Glenrock up to bat first is Braxton Bronner, the center fielder. He's got a 2-1 ball coming at him. And he watches that one hit the dirt. Bronner, like many of the baseball players out here, rocking the full face mask, wraps around your head. It's a little bit cold out here, a little bit rainy out here. It's misting again. And I think we're going to have consistent mist all day. 3-1, now 3-2. Swinging strike by Bronner. And, you know, while the Lobos jerseys look a lot like the Colorado Rockies, I would say the Glenrock jerseys there are the same color purple. And right there, strike 3. And he just watched it. A nice breaking ball by Shelley. Started off inside and ended on that outside bottom corner. Now up to bat, Chad Preston, first baseman for the Glenrock Rams. Glenrock using the old St. Louis Rams logo and just coloring it purple. And that one right down the middle, strike by Shelley. And he's starting off with some fire here. He has worked the middle of the box quite well. Right there, he finds a little inside, and that's going to be ball 1. And that's umpire Tim Robinson, right? Yes. That's Mr. Robinson. Again, a little outside that time, ball 2. And Chase Shelley kicks his cleats into that quick dry. Now he winds up, fires, and that one way high, and that's going to be ball 3. And first baseman Chad Preston now looking at a 3-1 pitch to start off this game for him. That one right down the middle, but a little high, and he says, take your base. Might have been a little high and outside. I'm at an angle where I'm not directly behind him. I am a little bit to the right, as is our camera, and I didn't see that we were kind of loose there. There we go. We should be able to get first and third now, and that ball low, but it's a strike. Finds that outside corner for number 10, Donnie Taylor. Donnie Taylor, a third baseman, rocking number 10. And Chad Preston thought about stealing second, came right back to first. Chase Shelley throwing a 1-1 pitch here. That one high, looked like he wanted it to break and go down, and it never did. 2-1 pitch now. Pitch. Runner on first for Glenrock. 1 out, and that ball hits the dirt. Preston going to run to second. Easily gets to second there as Shelley found that outside, hitting the dirt right at the batter's box if you're a left-handed batter. Donnie Taylor looking at a 3-1 pitch, and Chase Shelley looks back at second and was about to throw, but no one was running there, so he fakes it out. Now he's going to throw ball 4, and that should mean Taylor takes his base. Taylor started to get back to swinging, and so 2 walks. And that means that they're going to take some time. And is that that's Coach Walker, right, out there at the mound? He's going to talk to his pitcher, and they're going to get together, see if maybe it's the water on the ball or if we're just getting a little loose.
When you think about wellness, do you think about long walks, nutrition, having a personal trainer? No matter what your idea of wellness looks like, you can find yourself at Gotchi Gym. Their 1,900 square foot facility makes them one of the largest gyms open to the public in Wyoming. Be the best version of yourself with state-of-the-art equipment from senior to strongman. Take advantage of having a bistro on site as well as a certified NASM personal trainer. Take the first step in reaching your goals. Gotchi Gym. Gotchi Rehabilitation is always looking for new team members. See more at gotchi.org.
Welcome back. After some talking at the mound, we are back in action. First pitch to Adam Johnson, the shortstop, and it's a ball outside. 1-0, and he's got one of those stances where his left foot is behind him, and he takes kind of a long step forward when he does swing. He doesn't there as he watches a ball go low and outside. Shelley has already walked 2 Glenrock Rams. One of them going to look to steal third, but a foul ball kind of keeps him back in play. And Adam Johnson looking at a 2-1 pitch now, rocking number 23. There's something about wearing number 23. After Jordan did it, you just have to be real good to keep that 23 wherever you're at. And there, he's going to be looking at a 3-1 pitch now. And that one right down the middle, perfectly placed. And you could hear the speed of that as it hit the catcher's mitt. We have a full count now, 1 out. Runners on first and second. And that one going to be strike 3. He watched it go all the way down, and he's angry. You could see that just streaking right down the middle. Coming up now, number 11, Lane Massapist. Lane is the pitcher whenever they come back out, and he takes a first pitch swing. It goes right in the middle of the bat. It doesn't really connect with the thick part at the end. It gets fouled backwards, hits the fence. So an 0-1 pitch. Reminder, this is game 2 of 4 today. The 4th one being the championship game. That ball low and outside, ball 1. Whoever wins this game will face the winner of Lander and Gillette. I really like Gillette's uniforms. They have the little tie for the M. That's a cool logo there. And this ball right down the middle, strike 2 as he swung on it. And Massapist now looking at a 1-2 pitch. He's got runners on first and second, but with 2 outs, will he leave this inning with runners on base? And they're going to run to third, and an indifference leads to a runner on first and third. Preston now on third, and Taylor on first. Massapist swings, and that's strike 3. And Glenrock had an opportunity, left 2 runners on base, and we will be back with the bottom of the first here. Rock Springs up to bat.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, and in advanced medical technologies, so access to better care is closer to home.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
Welcome back. It's Glenrock pitching now, and Glenrock's pitcher Lane Massopust. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Masopust. Massopust. And Lane going to be throwing to his catcher, Chris Ocampo. And the mist has really started to set in here. You can kind of see it in the outfield. Just looks a little foggy, as we had a YMCA dance party. And it's not even really mist anymore. It is rain falling. And with more and more rain comes more and more wet baseballs, so be sure to keep an eye on what's going to happen here, not only with the pitching, but any catching or throwing in the outfield or infield could be affected by this, as umpire Tim can't even use his brush. It's so muddy down there. He's just going to kick it off with his shoe. First pitch for Rock Springs, and it's Owen Patterson, the shortstop, up to bat first. And that one a little inside there. Massopust has kind of a long vertical windup. Checks with his catcher. Throws that one low and outside. Almost hits the dirt, and we have a 2-0 count right off the bat. Pun intended. Patterson, left foot behind. He's going to take a big step. When he swings, and he doesn't swing there as a breaking ball goes low, hits the dirt, and thrown back to Massopust. Some dirt came off the ball when he threw it. And now we are cleaning the cleats with a 3-0 count. Might need to put more quick dry up there. That one also outside, and that's going to be ball 4. So Massopust quickly gets behind in the count and walks the first batter. Up next, Kyle Cahill. Cahill. Lots of those on the team. There's Kaysen, Kyle, and the coach, Kevin, all starting with K's. Runner runs to second, and he's going to get there. And that one, a foul ball off of Cahill's bat. 1-1 pitch incoming. Nice catch by Cahill to get it back to the umpire. Mr. Robinson throws it back over to the Glenrock bench for them to dry that off. 1-1 pitch. Owen Patterson on second. That one hit right back at the pitcher, goes off his glove, and bounces up to second base. Cahill will take first, and Patterson will get to third. And here comes the little bat boy, Rock Springs little bat boy. I think that's the kid we were playing catch with earlier. I'm not sure. It is. Cade? No? Yeah. Little dude, yeah. We were playing some back and forth with some wiffle balls. Up to bat now, Shawn Stone, the extra hitter. Stone steps into the batter's box here, and Massapist. His long windup leads to an easy taking of second by Cahill. 1-0 count. Shawn Stone was part of this team last year in that state tournament, as that one seemed to be a little high, and they asked for a new ball. Again, want to wish a big happy Mother's Day. Everyone out there listening, everyone here getting their flowers. Massapist now looking at a 2-0 pitch as he's throwing to Shawn Stone in that third position on the rotation. They trust him with the bat. They did last year as well. We watched Rock Springs get very close to getting to that state championship. .30 pitch right down the middle, and that's going to be fouled. He pulled that as he came down on it and hit it right into the dirt, left right back to his Spartan dugout. And just back and forth here with the coaches. I'm trying to get some dry baseballs up in here. 3-1 pitch, and that was a quick pitch. He was already in his windup as the umpire was putting up the hands. So with 0 outs, the bases are loaded, and Rock Spring is looking to get off to a great start here. Massapist just digging the mud out of his cleats with the hand that he's pitching with. Doesn't touch the bag or anything, gets right back into it. He's now throwing to Aiden Walker, the center fielder, and that goes inside, ball 1. Now he grabs the bag, or no, he gets a cleat cleaner there. We have cleat scrapers on the way. This pitch low and away, and it's swung on. It goes behind the plate, and that's going to lead to the first score of the game. This one by Rock Springs, as Owen Patterson ran right for home as soon as that ball hit the dirt. Runners advance to second and third, and now we have a 1-1 pitch coming in for Aiden Walker. And that one right at the ankles as the rain continues to fall. Don't know how much of an effect that is having on Massapist, but he's not getting the balls where he needs them to be. 2-1 pitch. And that one again just high inside. He had to duck to make sure he didn't get hit. 3-1 pitch now coming. In the batters coming up next, actually, Caden Pluid, the big first baseman, and swung on there. We're going to have a full count. He could have let that one go. It would have been ball 4. Massapist needs to get him to do that exact same thing. Still 0 outs. as Rock Springs has opened this up, and that one's going to not help there. It goes in the dirt. Dropped. No one's going to run for home. Sean Stone thought about running to third, but Kyle Cahill on third did not run home at all. Glenrock now looking at another bases loaded situation, as Caden Pluid, the first baseman, up to bat. He's got kind of a stiff stance here, standing straight up. The throw, that a little high, but it was down the middle, and it is ball one. That's the best flavor. The watermelon Red Bull. That ball, strike one, down the middle as Pluid watched it go. A 1-1 count now. Still 0 outs. Glenrock hoping for something here. Swung on and strike two. A slow breaking ball got Pluid to swing over the top of it. One-two pitch, and that's going to go foul. Everyone runs to the next base. Now they have to walk all the way back. And I think we're going to try and get a new ball here. They do. It's been a situation all day with the wet hands, rain falling. Mist has been consistent. That throw swung on again and pulled way into left field. It's fair. It drops, puts one on the board, now two, as that single will lead to a 3-0 score for Rock Springs. That poor bat boy keeps running out trying to get the bat, and then the runners come back and get it. Now up to bat, Ethan O'Brien, the third baseman, with runners on first and second. Still 0 outs on the board. And they're going to run to third. Are they going to try and pick him off? No. So now runners on first and third with O'Brien looking at an 0-1 count after that strike found the top of the box. And now they're running for second, and again, they're just going to let him. And now we have runners in scoring position and a 1-1 pitch coming for O'Brien. Massipis' throw is right down the middle. O'Brien hits it straight to shortstop. He's going to throw to first. He's not going to get there in time. And that is safe, and that leads to another. I wonder if he'd thrown to home, if that would have been any better. Oh, he was out. Okay. I missed the call then. I was looking for it, and yeah, he's over there. That's why. So that is out number one. He got to him right as they were stepping on the plate. And the cleat cleaner again coming out. Maybe they'll put more quick dry on that mound here shortly. It's just soaked into that dirt on the mound. Oh, it's raining. This is Stephen King's The Mist, as a swing on the first pitch by Kason Cahill, the catcher. That's a Dr. Seuss book title waiting to happen. Me? Yes, I am. I am quite cold up here. Glad I brought this extra sweatshirt as a blanket. Nah, I got this. This is... Massipist. Second pitch is high and outside. Cahill lets that one go, so now we got all ones on the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 4-0 lead for the Rock Springs Spartans over these Glenrock Rams at the bottom of the first. And there's a good one down the middle, and it's hit left. And it's going to be fair, and it drops, and it goes all the way back to the fence. And now a short throw back into left field, and it's going to lead to a double and 2 runs extra on the board. That's a 6-0 lead now. And now rocking a different color blue, Micah Stone, the right fielder. Same pants, different color. No, different color on everything. It should be 5 instead of 6. They ran in 2 runs there. Okay, 5-0. And he ran all the way around. Okay, yeah. 5-0. That's my bad. And swinging strike for the first pitch there. Stone reaching low for that one with his bright orange bat. It throws me off that he's the only one wearing that jersey. Oh, he's from the junior team. Okay. Micah Stone looking at second pitch. Swings on that one as well. That one a little bit better placed by Massapis right in the middle. Kason Cahill thought about running at second. Massapis, an 0-2 count. 1 out. Throwing right down the middle, and he swung on it, dropped it, but it did get fouled, so it's going to be tipped bat, and that means that Kason Cahill walks right back to second base. Massapis gets a dry ball, and he kind of just shrugs and says, yeah, this will work. This will be okay. Massapis digs in with that back right foot. Doesn't even look back at second base. He's just going to throw it and he goes way outside behind Stone. We get a honk from left field. And that one, ooh, thought he would have warned that one, but it goes inside, and it's going to be a 2-2 pitch now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 5-0 first inning for these Rock Springs Spartans in their light blue jerseys. Remind me a lot of my Kansas City Royals as he swings at that and gets a drop strike. He's going to throw to first, and he's out. Nice throw there by the catcher, Chris Ocampo, to get it over Stone and get it to first base without hitting him. Now it's going to be the pitcher, Chase Shelley, up to bat, and he is the second to last in this rotation. Chase Shelley. Big red bat, 2 outs, up 5-0. He swings on the very first pitch. That goes over second base. Oh, and right field looked like he caught it as he dove forward, but he did not. And it goes behind him, center field. Now going to take a wild throw to second. Doesn't get there in time, and now it is 6-0 after Cahill runs from second all the way home. And this game's starting to look very similar to the last game. Last game, Cheyenne went up 11-0 in the first inning. Right now, Rock Springs up 6-0, 2 outs. And now up to bat is Ethan Sholey. And Ethan, rocking number 00. And he saw a ball go first, so 1-0. Ball goes right back at the pitcher. Pitcher going to throw to first. A little high. He gets ran into, and that's still out number 3. Yes? Yes, it is. Everyone's not moving. Now they are. So out 3, it's going to be a 6-run inning for Rock Springs. We'll be right back with the top of the second. Glenrock going to try and eat into this lead.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Some say healthcare is a calling. Taking care of others. It's who we are. It's what we do. And what we love. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been here. For the expected and the unexpected moments in life. As one of the region's largest employers, we're investing in our communities through donated services and charitable contributions. We're investing in our people, technologies, and facilities, so better care is more convenient and available to everyone, right here, close to you and the things that matter most. From maternity through maturity, from pediatrics to primary care, we're making a difference by improving life and health in our communities we love. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Gourmet pizza in a flash. Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of local student athletes. The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
Rock Springs, Chase Shelley pitching a strike first right to number 31, Chris Ocampo, the catcher. And even with the rain, they are not wearing gloves when they bat. So Ocampo looking at an 0-1 pitch. That goes out a little high. 1-1 pitch now. Wild pitch goes above Ocampo, and Shelley now working with a 2-1. That ball high for the third ball there. Chase Shelley goes low, and that's ball 4, and Ocampo's going to take his base once he finally realizes what Robinson is saying. It is, and now we have a runner on first and throwing some heat, but just a little outside to K-Den Sheenan, and that is how you say his name, K-Den Sheenan. He is the second baseman, and that ball low and outside for ball 2. 2-0 pitch incoming after walking the first batter. Chase Shelley throws it low into the dirt, and that's the second time in a row that the catcher, Kason Cahill, has had to kind of dive out and catch it with his chest. 3-0 pitch. And that one high and inside, and that's a strike. And I don't know if Kason Cahill thought it wasn't. He was looking to throw it back, and now 3-1 pitch. Now they're running to second. He's going to try and pick him off. And Number 5, Owen Patterson, did not reach for the ball. If he did, I think he would have gotten him out. Instead, he let it run past, and that goes to the second baseman, Kyle Cahill. And he is safe at second because of that, as Glenrock has a fancy little sham wow over there to get the balls a little bit drier. Still a full count here for Sheenan, and he watches that go ball 4. So he will take his base, and we're going to get another conversation here at the mound. And we'll be right back after this.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Welcome back. Quick conversation at the mound as now Cameron Aless comes out to play. And that ball goes up off of Cahill and into the fence. So they're going to take their bases third and second. And it is not Aless. It looks like it. It's Ness, Cameron Ness. And Ness is the right fielder, or the left fielder here for the Glenrock Rams. He's looking at a 1-0 pitch. That one, again, low and outside, and that's where Shane has been throwing them during this second inning. This throw, 2-0, and that one right down the middle. This time, Glenrock not swinging at it as Ness just let that one. He watched it go. 2-1 pitch now. And that finds the bottom corner, strike 2. And I don't know if this was just state tournament rules, but his chain's hanging out. Is that against the rules?
So originally, yes. Babe Ruth, you could not wear any jewelry. Babe Ruth has since relaxed that rule at the national level also.
Okay.
That you can wear jewelry. There is discussion, though, for the state tournament of that being a state rule.
I would imagine. And that one swung on right down the middle, strike 3. And that full count was well placed by Chase Shelley. I think I said Shane earlier. I meant Chase. Now up to bat at near the bottom of the rotation is Jesus Lopez, the extra hitter, and that one is way outside. Lucky that Cahill caught that. That could have been a score for Glenrock. Lopez looking at a 1-0 pitch, now 2-0. As Robinson and we have a scoreboard situation. That is outside. It's 3-0 now. There we go. Nope, just 3-0. And now a first strike as Jesus Lopez swings on that one. Was a little bit high. And now he swings at that one. Foul ball. I think if he had let that one go, that would have been walked. And that would have led bases loaded. Instead, Chase Shelley now has an opportunity to get out of this with another full count. 3-2. Here it is, right down the middle. He swings and it's dropped and tagged just for good measure. And 2 straight full counts lead to 2 straight strikeouts. And his last name on here says Fleck, but his jersey says Anders or Anders, as that ball outside and low. So Jace Enders wears 24. I have 24 here as Craig Fleck. Let's make sure we just... And he says he's wearing 58, so we don't know who we're looking at right here. We'll figure it out.
I think he had a jersey issue.
It is Fleck, okay. And yeah, Craig Fleck really trying to swing for the fences there. Strike one. Fleck looking at a 2-1 pitch, and he watches that go right down the middle. 2-2, deuces wild. 2 outs, 2 strikes, 2 balls. Glenrock desperately trying to get on the board. They are down 6-0. Runners on second and third, and that one will put a runner on first as well. Oh, now it's a full count. Sorry about that. As I just said, deuces wild. I didn't think about that. 3-2 for the third straight batter. Chase Shelley looking at a full count. And he swung, and 3 straight full counts, 3 straight strikeouts for Chase Shelley, having himself a good game so far. We'll be back at the bottom of the second.
Natural Health Solutions offers treatments for a variety of conditions, along with nutritional counseling, chiropractic, acupuncture, and more. Treatment plans designed individually to optimize your health. Call for an appointment, 856-8181 today.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring professionals who want to be here, dedicated to serving our communities. We are Sage West Healthcare, our 2 campus hospitals in Riverton and Lander. We take pride in our region, our people, and our communities. Located in beautiful central Wyoming, filled with natural recreation in our own backyard. We are neighbors caring for neighbors, a community caring for its own. We are Sage West. We are recruiting the best, like you.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
At some point, everyone is a pedestrian.
When you're driving, you're to pedestrians. Wear light clothing. Walk on a pathway instead of the road.
Look out for pedestrians.
Avoid distractions like your phone.
Look out for pedestrians, they're everywhere. We are the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs. We need you in our stand.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Welcome back. Glenrock back to pitching. It is Massapist still on the mound, and it is still a compo behind home plate, but it is... Oh, I missed his name. I think this is Owen Patterson. It is Patterson. The top of the rotation has returned to the batter's box. Strike one as he watched that one go a little low and right down the middle. And that one, I think he thought it was going to hit him. It did not. It is the bottom of the second. Glenrock has left runners on base in both of the innings here. And Massakumpo puts that one into the dirt. Or, I'm sorry, Massapust. What was it? Ocampo is the one catching, and he let that one go over his hand there. Massapist throws that right down the middle, and Patterson swings foul left. It's going to be a 2-2 ball here. And Massapist with an opportunity to get A strikeout to start this inning would really help Glenrock right now. That one not going to do it. That's high and over the head of Patterson. Ball 3, and so we have a full count here. We saw what Chase Shelley did with his 3 straight full counts. Let's see what Massapis can do with his first of this inning. Wind-up throw was down the middle, but swung on by Patterson right to third base, and it bounces off the grass a little awkwardly, and the third baseman, Donnie Taylor, had his glove a little bit too low, bounced up and hit him in the chest. And that means that Patterson is on base again. Massapis wiping his cleats on the grass now. He is not even going to do the cleat cleaner. An 0-0 count here for Kyle Cahill, the second baseman. It goes in the dirt. Patterson's going to take that. And Massapis looks a little disappointed in that throw. He wants to talk to... No, he wants to just get that ball back. Working with wet hands, wet baseballs is very difficult, and we're seeing that today. Not only in this game, but last game as well. 1-0 count for Kyle Cahill, and that one a little inside, but it does catch the box. And it's going to be strike one. 1-1 pitch now coming. That one low again in the dirt outside. Patterson going to take that opportunity to get to third. And just like that, Rock Springs has a runner in scoring position early. No outs. Kyle Cahill looking at a 2-1 count here. And swung on that one right back to third base. He's going to throw to first instead of home, and he doesn't get to it. The first baseman jumped to try and catch that ball. Rock Springs goes up 7-0. Up to bat is Shawn Stone, the extra hitter. He watches that go strike lower inside corner, and then they faked a throw to first. Cahill ran right back. So 0-1 count here for Shawn Stone. Stone turns thinking that was inside, but it broke inside back into the box there at the end. So now an 0-2 count. Massapis finding his range here. The steal coming to second, it won't matter as he hits Stone. And third time's a charm, and I think Massapis going up to give him a little high five, make sure there's no hard feelings. 11 on 11. His 2 first throws being strikes were inside and caught the inside of that box. That last one was just a little bit too inside. Put Stone on first, and now we have Aiden Walker, the center fielder, up to bat. He's got a long step with his swing, his foot far back behind him, and he swings on that one right to third. Third's going to tag third and then throw to first. I don't think he's going to get there. He's not, but a good catch by the first baseman. And that keeps a runner off third and pushes first and second to be the only thing Rock Springs has in the bag. One. What is it? Oh, no, here. Just want to write it down on that. I really appreciate it. I'll use it after this game. And I missed that, but a ball leads 2 runners on second and third. And just like that, Rock Springs back in scoring position, up 7-0 on these Glenrock Rams. Strike there, though, as Caden Pluid, the first baseman, watches it go. A slow ball right down the middle, easy for Pluid. He hits it into left field. That's going to bring home one and bring home another. So a 2-run single for Caden Pluid brings it to 9-0, and we have not exited the second inning yet. 1 out as Ethan O'Brien up to bat here. Ethan crosses the plate with his bat, looks at Massapist. That throw, another slow one right down the middle, and right to shortstop, who slides to try and get it, and it bounces off his glove. That shortstop being Adam Johnson. Nice slide with the left foot, just didn't get the glove underneath it, and now we have runners on first and second. Still only 1 out. Now up, Kaysen Cahill, the catcher. Rests his bat on his shoulder. Now he's going to take a look at the first pitch. It's low and outside, ball 1. Massapist had some good looks early in this inning, was up 0-2 on 2 different batters. Ended up hitting one and walking the other. That one right down the middle, low, and it's swung on by Kaysen. Kaysen gets contact and it gets fouled right. This Mother's Day tournament started a little late, so our original times of 8, 10, 12, and 2 pushed back. I believe the first game started at 9:30. This game started at what time? 11:55. Strike 2 there. So this game approaching 1 hour here, as it is 12:48 Mountain Time. It's 1:48 where I'm from. I keep forgetting that as I call my mom every night at like 8 or 9 o'clock. And there he hits Kaysen Cahill, and he takes it and he goes and he gives him a little dap, making sure no hard feelings again. But he's got bigger problems as bases are loaded, and up comes Micah Stone, the right fielder. Some words quickly between Acampo and Massapist. (9-0) lead. Rock Springs looking to get double digits here before the end of the second. And a swing high by Micah Stone. I almost said Shawn Stone, which is his brother. Yeah, there's two Cahills. There's a Shelley and a Sholey. Then there's 2 Stones. And that ball gets away from Acampo. Nobody runs, though, so it's going to be 1-1 pitch coming up with 1 out. Massapist kind of smiling away. Everyone takes their long lead. And the pitch slow right down the middle, right to third base. He's going to throw home. And he's out at home. And Caden Pluid did not get there in time, and he seems to have pulled something when he got up. A little gimpy, but we do have bases loaded still, 2 outs. As Chase Shelley, the pitcher, up to bat here, second to last in the rotation. And while he did get the out at home, the third baseman had an opportunity to tag Ethan O'Brien and then throw home. May have only still gotten 1 out. Now, quick, almost hit Stone. Good move to turn around and not get hit there. And that's going to lead to 1 run, 2 runs, as O'Brien and Cahill cross home plate, make it an 11-0 game. 11-0 lead at the bottom of the second. 2 outs. Runners on first and second for Rock Springs. Massapis throws high, and it was too high for Sholey to even wear it, so he's just going to stand there and let ball 1 go. Massapis gets a dry ball into a wet glove, most likely. And that one low and away, and that's going to be ball 2. This game has just blown wide open, much like the last game. An 11-0 lead in the last game in the first inning only. This one climbs to 11-0 in the second. They're looking for 12, and he swings on that, and it's going to be strike 1. As the rain just continues to fall very lightly, it wouldn't be anything too dangerous to really drive in or live in, but it is just raining consistently here. Swings on that one, almost caught by the shortstop. It goes right over his glove, and now a throw to first, and good job picking it up by number 34. That's Chad Preston, the first baseman. If he did not do that, I can almost guarantee Rock Springs would have ran home. Now we're back to the top of the lineup where we started this inning, Owen Patterson, and he's got bases loaded, 2 outs. His team up double digits on Glenrock. Reminder, winner of this game goes on to play after next game against the winner of next game between Lander and Gillette. Lobos winning 2 yesterday. And that one high and over Patterson. Gillette won both their games yesterday. No, they lost.
Gillette lost to Rock Springs.
They did lose to Rock Springs. So Gillette looking to be 2-1 on the weekend, heading into the championship game. Whoa! And that one close, and Patterson looks back at his dugout. Goes right across his chest. Patterson looking at a 2-0 count now. Two outs in this second inning. Maspis throws low, and it's a strike. Low and inside. 2-1, 2 outs, 11-0 lead. Bases loaded. Rock Springs looking to get at least 12 on the board. Patterson swings. That one's far and foul. Fouled left. The umbrellas are out. The ponchos are on. The blankets are over the legs of every fan sitting here. That poor dog just sitting out in the rain. You could have left him in the car. The pods are out, yes. That one swung on a little bit better by Patterson. Goes right to shortstop. He's going to throw to first and not get there. And that means that Stone is going to cross home plate, and they will make it 12-0. And a nice throw by the shortstop. Just not in time. That's Adam Johnson. He had an opportunity to throw to second, instead threw to first. And we still have bases loaded here as Kyle Cahill, second baseman, back in the batter's box. That one swung on. First pitch. It's going to be a short roller, and he's going to throw it home, and he didn't touch the base. And Acampo did not look back. He put his foot back, but it was about a half foot away, about 6 inches away from the plate there. And Massapis had a choice to make. Do you throw to first and try and get it over the head of the runner, or do you throw back home? And he just did a little backhand back to Acampo, who was just on the right side of the base. And so now we're going to have Sean Stone back up in the batter's box. Bases loaded still. Massapis takes his place on the mound. Stone takes his place in the batter's box. And he swings on that first one. And maybe it's just me. Massapis looks a little gassed. All of his throws coming just a little bit slower than the last one. His fastball has deteriorated just a little bit in this rain. And an 0-1 count as Stone fouls it left. Now he throws low, hits the dirt. Acampo watches third and ends up throwing it back to the mound here. 1-1 count. And that one swung on and fouled right. And it's hitting the car for sure. Can't tell which one, but it got one. One-two pitch. This could be where Massapis gets out of this inning. An inning that has seen 7 runs for Rock Springs, and that one's not going to do it. It's going to swing it, and it's going to hit the third baseman's glove. And again, Glenrock is so close to getting out of this inning, and something happens that allows them to stay in the infield. Mr. Robinson checks his pockets, puts his ump mask back on, and sits behind Aiden Walker, the center fielder, with the long step to get up in his swing, and that's ball 1. 2 outs. Glenrock, we're out of balls. No balls left in Robinson's pockets. And Rock Springs has 1. They get it up to Massapis. I'm sure we have extra balls somewhere. We will see here after this batter if there are balls. One 1-0 count for Massapis. Throws, kicks all the way left, and dropped by the left fielder. He dove forward for it, and I'm surprised Cahill didn't run from third home. Instead, we only get 1 run added on, and they have opened this up, and now we have time. I think time by Mr. Robinson to get some balls and for Glenrock to talk to their pitcher. We'll be right back on Wild Today's YouTube page right after this with this remainder of...
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment. A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Welcome back. Big thanks to Bailey's Tire and Auto. Thank you very, 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 very much. It's one of those two? Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Coach Jost. Appreciate that. We will not give that out, I promise. Pluid is looking at a 1-1 pitch. First one was a strike low. Second one was a ball. Runners on all 3 bases. Bases loaded for Pluid as he has 2 outs and now a strike. And Massapist remained on the mound. I think he got a little break that he needed as the ball's coming out of his hand just a little bit faster now. This is his chance to get out of this inning. And that's not going to do it. It's going to hit left. And I think it went right over a white minivan. So Pluid still up here. And that one fouled again. Pluid has fouled 2 straight now. Big elbow pad on Pluid. That's what I would have all over my body. I'm too afraid to take a hit. 1-2 count, 2 outs, bases loaded. 9 runs in this second inning, added on to the 6 from the first, and it's 15-0. Rock Springs running away with it right now. And that one high and somehow over the fence.
Please remember to return all foul balls to the field. All foul balls need to be returned to the field, please.
Still have candy. Yeah. A reminder, if you're near Riverton, Babe Ruth, and you don't mind a little rain and you want some free candy, come on out here, pick up some foul balls. And by a little rain, I mean literally a little rain. They're not fat drops. As this one swung on and high all the way out to center field, and he drops it. And center field had an opportunity to get out of this inning again. That one, this time, dropped by the center fielder. Last time it was the left fielder. But I'm sure Massapist is just hoping his teammates can help him out here and get him out of this second inning. And we have a new player in for the Spartans. 13, Chase Hubert, coming in for number 25, Ethan O'Brien. O'Brien, the third baseman. And Hubert rocking one of those much darker jerseys. And now we have a pinch runner over there. Pluid at first gets picked up by, I think I saw Dax Shelley was his name. Dax Shelley has a big cast on his right hand, but he doesn't need that to run. Glenrock gets a few dry balls.
Are they? Hey, we've got some more up here.
And balls are not lasting very long out there. I don't know how many extra baseballs we have. Massapist going against Chase Hubert for the first time today. This lead has just expanded. 6-0. Glenrock's had a couple opportunities in both innings. They've left runners on second and third and first and third. Oh, 1-0 count there, as that was inside and very close. Now swung on, tipped back. That's a foul ball, so 1-1 coming up. And pretty much every time a ball hits the grass, we have to throw it back to a coach to dry it off. That's where we're at today. An hour and 10 minutes into this game, and we are in the bottom of the second inning. 16-0. Rock Springs balling out today. Slow pitch goes past the pitcher, right to shortstop, and he can't pick it up. And Glenrock and the rain not meshing well in this second inning. Massapist still out there on the mound, as now Kaysen Cahill back up in the batter's box. I believe this is the third time in this inning that he has hit. Kaysen waits for the pitch with the bat on his shoulders. Bases loaded. Pinch runner on second, and that is way outside, and it's going to hit the fence. You did not have to do this. Well, we have lunch delivered to us nicely. Thank you, Miss Reese. That one, I did not see. It went out of bounds, or out the back, though, and so 1-1. Actually tried those. We're testing. That is now 1-1. Mr. Robinson looks up at the scoreboard, looks back at us. It is 1-1. Massapist throws low and outside. Glenrock. It's a 3-0 pitch. Yeah, he just confirmed with the other ump out there. Things can run up on you here as Case and Cahill trying to get his team. And that one could do it. It's going to be hit towards the infield. 3 purple jerseys, and that'll be out number 3. And that's going to be one of the bigger innings of the day, ending 17-0 at the end of this second. We'll be back with the top of the third right after this.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
A well-drawn-up game plan can be the difference between wins and losses. The same can be said about your mental health. Making a game plan to talk to your children can make a huge impact on them and help make them feel supported and listened to. The good news is, this winning game plan isn't hard to implement. All it takes is you starting the conversation and being ready to talk. If you need helpful resources and tools, you can visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Welcome back. It is the top of the third. We have a new pitcher coming in. It's Ethan Sholey coming in for Chase Shelley. Ethan Sholey was in left field, and I don't see what number that is in left field. Let me get some binoculars here. So over in left field, I still don't have a name, but that's not Chase Shelley. They don't have numbers on the front, so we're just going to go ahead and roll with it. It is going to be Ethan Sholey on the mound, and it's going to be number 3, Braxton Bronner, in the batter's box to begin this third inning. Glenrock has a lot of work to do and a little time to do it. And he's going to try right off the bat, literally, and fouled. 17.
Please bring all foul balls back to the field.
17-0 is the score. Glenrock trying not to leave on a bad note from Lander. How far of a drive is it to Glenrock? 2.5. Okay. Yeah, not that far for Wyoming is way different than not that far from Kansas City. 1-1 pitch coming. Not that far in Kansas City is like 20 minutes. Yeah. Good news about where we are is we're in the middle of everything, so everything is somewhat of an equal distance apart here. It's pretty much a 2 to 3 hour drive no matter where we're going. Is a nice hit past the pitcher up to second base. It's going to be thrown, and he's going to be out as Caden Pluid steps out on first base and catches the ball with his left hand. Glenrock's Chad Preston, their first baseman, now up to bat. .140. No, 113 is where we're at now. 140 is the time limit. And that one inside and high for Preston. 1-0 count for Preston. And, ooh, a little bit over his head there. He's got the purple sleeves on. Purple shoes, purple jersey. White gloves for Chad Preston. Looking at a 2-0 count. Make that a 3-0 count as that one's low and hits the dirt before gets to the plate there. And now Preston is working towards a walk, and he's going to get it as that one is dropped, but still ball 4. Now Glenrock trying to eat into a 17-0 lead. Gets 1 on base, 1 out, and Donnie Taylor, the third baseman, up to bat, trying to do his part here to help Glenrock. They're going to throw to first. It's going to be overthrown, and he sat down on the base for a little too long, and he's going to get to second, thinks about third, and he thinks a little too long. He could have made it to third if he had realized that they had overthrown him. He sat on his behind there on first base for about a second and a half too long. So now Taylor will look at his first pitch. Ethan Sholey on the mound for the first time today, and he's going to take that one left. Is it foul? It is. No. Mr. Robinson says it's fair. That's going to lead to at least 1 run here. And a double to get the first run on the board for Glenrock, and that's how they're going to do it. And you can thank Donnie Taylor for that. It was just barely on that line. Robinson was looking right down at it. Robinson saying something to both coaches, but I did not catch what he was saying. So the Riverton Babe Ruth field, not only shorter, but has some altering foul lines here. 1-0 count for Adam Johnson, and Johnson has to duck out of the way there backwards, and that'll be 2-0. It was about an inch away from hitting his fingertips. swings low on that one, and that's going to be strike one. He was trying to get underneath and get all of it at the same time. Johnson, the shortstop, watches that go low outside, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. And 3 balls, 2 strikes now. We have a full count after that was tipped foul. We left the biofreeze. 3, so a full count here for Adam Johnson. 1 out, runner on second. And he's hoping that Johnson can bring him home. Doesn't do it there. That's going to be a walk. Ball 4. Johnson takes his base, and now coming up after a very long inning on the mound is Lane Massapist. Massapist, his arm's got to be tired, but he's still got to find the strength here with his swing. Runners on first and second, 1 out, and he tips that one back right to us. Glenrock looking at an 0-1 pitch after that tipped foul. Swings on that one, and now foul left. And one of 2 ways this game is going to end. We're going to have a 10 after 4, or we are going to hit a time limit at 1:40. And that would put us right at pretty much 2 o'clock to get the Lander team up against Gillette. That one curved out. Actually, it was coming down the line straight and then curved out at the last second. That's a ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners on first and second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3 for Massapist. And now he talks to his catcher, who also comes out here after a very long inning. And Ocampo, a right-handed batter, looks at a 0-0 pitch, 2 outs. Swings on the first one, and he took a step back. It was kind of an awkward-looking swing the way he was falling backwards on it. 0-1 pitch. No, 0-1. And, now a 1-1 as that one goes way over the head of Ocampo. Ocampo is now a little bit more weary. He's watching this as it keeps going inside. That one, ball 2. All of the pitches he's faced so far have been inside. Corks is back. And strike 2 there. And a deuce is wild here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on base, first and second. Swings on that one, and that should be foul as well, and that's going to hit a car. Oh, no, that goes back and hits that tree right back here. So still deuce is wild.
Please run grab those foul balls and bring them back to the field.
The leadoff on second is strong, and there's the 3-2 now as he throws over the head of Ocampo for the second time. Full count, 2 outs. Runner's going to run here for Glenrock, and good thing they did. They're going to, it's a walk, so no need for all that. I think he would have been safe anyway, but either way, bases loaded with number 7, Kadeen Sheenan, the second baseman, coming up to bat. K-Den Sheenan, just double checking. And that is his name, K-Den Sheenan. And now we have some extra balls coming in from the Rock Springs coach, who's got a bright pink towel. And we have more balls coming from Coach Dave Reese. 1-0 count here. Base is loaded for Glenrock, I think for the first time. And that ball low and away. No one's running. 2-0 count here. 2 outs. Base is loaded for Glenrock. Rock Springs fires, throws low and outside. We're going to get a 3-0 count here. And the last thing Sholey wants to do is keep letting Glenrock get on the board here. Swung and a miss, so strike one. As Chase Shelley gifted him a perfect 2 innings. Maybe not perfect in the sense of the terms, as he did get hit on, but no scores in those first 2. Sholey looking at a 3-1 pitch, and there's walk. There's ball number 4, which leads to a walk, and that's going to lead to a run for Glenrock. As number 10, Donnie Taylor, who got everything going at the beginning of this inning, crosses home plate now. Cameron Ness, the left fielder, up to bat with 1 glove on, 1 glove off. Don't know the science behind that one, but a low strike makes it an 0-1 pitch. 0-1 pitch, now a 1-1 pitch. We have scoreboard issues up here, but it's Connor, so.
Sometimes the mice get tired running all the way out there.
And that one low and outside, 2-1 now. It's starting to clear up, not in the skywise, but no rain, knock on wood. We gotta, there you go, everyone heard it. 3-1 now, Glenrock still looking at bases loaded, 2 outs. They finally got on the board in this inning. They're looking to add on to it. That one means another walk and another run for Glenrock. And pitcher, catcher going to meet on the mound. And coach going to come on out there too. So we're going to take a break. We'll be right back with the rest of this top of the third right after this.
Ready to serve you. Stop in at any one of their branches located in Riverton, Lander, and DuBois. A bank that is owned and operated by the locals of Fremont County. Wyoming Community Bank. They're here to help you. From the field to the court to the pool and beyond, Fremont County athletes give their blood, sweat, and tears for their teammates and community. Why compromise that with alcohol or marijuana? Help your athlete make the most of their playing time by avoiding the dangers and impact that substance use can have on their performance and future. For more resources and information, visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
Welcome back. Quick talks there by Sholey, Cahill, and the coaches. And right off the bat, a first pitch swing by Jesus Lopez, the extra hitter. And Glenrock finds himself still with bases loaded, 2 outs. That one hits to the infield. It's short. Third baseman bobbles it. And that was a chance for Rock Springs to get out of their own way. And instead, they step on their feet, much like Glenrock has during this game so far. Now we have a Glenrock player with a sweatshirt over the jersey. Should be Craig Fleck. Fleck, the right fielder. We have some jokesters up here in the Crow's Nest. Half the Lobos team up here. Everyone rocking the old Lobos jerseys. I like them. And now the ball goes over the head of everyone. No one's going to run to home and take the bait. So 1-0 count to start off Craig Fleck's at bat. Fleck at the bottom of the rotation. That means that Glenrock has gone 9 batters deep in this inning. By far their best inning of the weekend. He chokes down on the bat, and now he's going to watch it go inside. 2-0 count. Still 2 outs, still bases loaded. 17-4 lead for Rock Springs. And that step back by Fleck comes as the ball goes high. And now we have a 3-0 count. As Kelly Reese is dying from something. I don't know what happened. She forgot to chew it. Ball 4, and Sholey has walked 3 straight batters. Oh, no, I guess he had the hit on the last one. So 3 of the last 4 batters. And that leads to a score of 5. And now I don't know if they're going to make the switch or not, but we're going to get another conversation, and they do have to if they go out there for a second time. So we'll be right back. We'll watch some practice pitches from whoever they're going to give this ball to.
Papa Murphy's is proud to sponsor this week's Player of the Game. For a limited time, enjoy a Papa Murphy's barbecue chicken pizza made with KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce. After the game or anytime, you can't beat the fresh ingredients and authentic flavor of a Papa Murphy's Take and Bake pizza. And you know it's baked right every time because you baked it yourself. Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton. Drop in or order online at papamurphys.com. Go Wolverines!
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
When you think about wellness, do you think about long walks, nutrition, having a personal trainer? No matter what your idea of wellness looks like, you can find yourself at Gotchi Gym. Their 1,900 square foot facility makes them one of the largest gyms open to the public in Wyoming. Be the best version of yourself with state-of-the-art equipment from senior to strongman. Take advantage of having a bistro on site as well as a certified NASM personal trainer. Take the first step in reaching your goals. Gotchi Gym. Gotchi Rehabilitation is always looking for new team members. See more at gotchi.org.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, and in advanced medical technologies, so access to better care is closer to home.
All right, so Rock Springs going to continue. They have a new pitcher, Chase Hubert, from the junior team, over Ethan Sholey, who has allowed 5 runs in this 3rd inning after Chase Shelley gifted him a 3rd inning score of 17-0 to begin. There is some dispute as to whether or not a junior can pitch in this senior Babe Ruth tournament, but they're allowing it at the moment as Chase Hubert, number 13, throws a tipped foul ball off Bronner. Braxton Bronner at the top of the rotation back up there. My goodness. That one over the head of Bronner, so ball 1. 1-1 count here. And a swing, and it's going to go wide right, and it's going to hit no car. Thankfully, I do like to see which cars get hit. Still bases loaded. Still bases loaded. .13, Chase Hubert strikes him out, and that's going to be the end of the top of the third. We got 9 minutes until the time limit, but Rock Springs still has a chance.
Depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Some say healthcare is a calling, taking care of others. It's who we are. It's what we do. And what we love. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been here. For the expected and the unexpected moments in life. As one of the region's largest employers, we're investing in our communities through donated services and charitable contributions. We're investing in our people, technologies, and facilities, so better care is more convenient and available to everyone, right here, close to you and the things that matter most. From maternity through maturity, from pediatrics to primary care, we're making a difference by improving life and health in our communities we love. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Welcome back. It is the bottom of the third. We're 6 minutes away from time. The only way that we would not end this game with the time limit rule would be if they go 3 up, 3 down right here before 140. But up at bat is Micah Stone, right fielder in that junior jersey. That's the difference between the two, is the light blue and the slightly darker light blue. That ball over the head of Ocampo. 17-5 lead for Rock Springs. It was 17-0 heading into the top of the third. Glenrock went all the way through their rotation, put up 5 runs, and then struck out to end that top of the third. Again, with Rock Springs being the home team and being up, unless they go 3 up, 3 down here in the next 5 minutes, they are going to walk away winners based off the time limit. As right there goes another ball, 2-1 now coming for Stone, and that one goes wide right, and it is a different pitcher up there. I forgot to mention that. Who is it, 23? That's Adam Johnson pitching the ball. Massapis took his shortstop position. Ocampo still, I can finally feel the heat. I don't know, it was all the way over there. Now it's coming down here finally. Nice heater up here 3 hours later. And he's got a sidewinder throw as that one goes out of the box, and it's going to be a walk to start off the pitching rotation here for Adam Johnson. Now up, Chase Shelley, the original pitcher for Rock Springs. he's pretty much just got to stay at bat or not hit into a double play, and I think Rock Springs is going to be able to walk away with this one. And off the glove of Ocampo, no one runs to second to even try and help. He was looking to throw, it just did not manifest out in the infield there. 1-0 pitch. That one looked like it was outside corner, but it was a little too outside, I guess. So 2-0. Reminder, after this game, we're going to shut down this stream. That one goes inside. And once we shut down this stream, we're going to put up the Lander versus Gillette game. Winner of that will play Rock Springs in the final game of the day, final game of the weekend, to see who's going to walk away with the Mother's Day Championship trophy. That one is foul. And Chase Shelley made good contact, just went a little too far right there. Three minutes until we hit time. And it's 3-1. 0 outs. Stone is on second. And a high ball makes that a walk. And Chase Shelley going to take his base. And Adam Johnson didn't have a lot of expectations with the score like this and the time like this. Three more minutes to go. 17-5. Rock Springs just going to run away with this game. Just like they ran away against the Cheyenne Coyotes yesterday, 7-0. That ball high, ball one. And this is Ethan Scholey, the replacement pitcher and left fielder for Rock Springs at bat, and that one way outside. It's going to go way past. It's going to hit the fence, and both Rock Springs runners going to take the next position, second and third now filled by the Spartans. Glenrock coach, I think, understands what's happening. I think he's going to go out here, and this should be the last 2 minutes here as they meet on the mound. Maybe just to get a strikeout to end the game would be what he's hoping for, as the word gummy has been spread around as to how that mound feels for the pitcher. And now that the rain's kind of stopped, again, knock on wood, I wonder what we can do during the middle of these games to see if we can get that any better for Lander and Gillette. (17-5), 1:39, so 1 minute to go, and umpire Tim Robinson looking at his watch every 2 seconds. (2-0), 2-1 now. Scholey swinging at an inside pitch there, and this will be the last batter. Unless something absolutely crazy happens like a triple play, and even then, I don't know if we would get a fourth inning. That one, 3-1. Scholey going to watch that one go, and that's going to be a walk, and that should be the end.
All right, that's game. We've hit time limit.
And time limit has been crossed. Rock Springs going to walk away with this one, 17-5. We will see the Rock Springs Spartans in the championship game against the winner of Lander and Gillette, the Hitmen, facing off against the Lobos right after this on Wild Today's YouTube page. Reminder, we're going to cut this stream, start a new one. It's going to say Game 3, same title as this one, though. Mother's Day Tournament, Day 2. It's going to say Lander versus Gillette, Game 3. We'll be back on Wild Today's YouTube page right after this.
Gourmet pizza in a flash. Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud